Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
USPS customers warned of mail delays as agency overhaul begins in weeks. It'll mean a bigger headache at post office. Major changes within the USPS will no doubt leave citizens waiting even longer to receive their packages as over 8,500 employees announce their retirement. The Department of Government Efficiency offered thousands of USPS an early retirement incentive in an effort to work on the agency's budget. USPS employees are being offered $15,000, paid out by August 2026, should they choose to retire early. Despite the nice payout, some employees fear this will detrimentally impact the USPS delivery times. "I have no doubt that it will further delay the mail," Janice Kelb, a former USPS employee, told local ABC affiliate WMUR. The budget cuts were discussed during an American Postal Workers Conference in Washington, D.C. During the conference, the DOJ and the USPS formed a new alliance, which Postmaster General Louis DeJoy said would help with identifying and achieving further efficiencies. DeJoy told Congress that he asked the DOJ to review its burdensome regulatory requirements restricting normal business practice. In his letter to Congress, he called the USPS system broken, stating that it must be fixed. Fixing a broken organization that had experienced close to $100 billion in losses and was projected to lose another $200 billion without a bankruptcy proceeding is a daunting task, he wrote. Fixing a heavily legislated and overly regulated organization as massive, important, cherished, misunderstood, and debated as the United States Postal Service, with such a broken business model, is even more difficult. The postmaster said the new plan will eliminate an estimated 10,000 jobs within the next 30 days. This cutback isn't unprecedented. In 2021, the agency cut 30,000 of its nearly 700,000 employees. The DOJ team was gracious enough to ask for the big problems they can help us with, he continued. The Postal Service once faced the immediate threat of insolvency, which would have required a taxpayer bailout. Now, the Postal Service is instead finally experiencing an unprecedented period of growth and innovation. While the majority of workers accepted the early retirement offer, the 1,500 employees who declined will not be laid off or penalized. Dana Colty, the president of the Manchester branch of the American Postal Workers Union, said the buyouts will affect the already low USPS retention rates. The United States Postal Service is facing customer complaints as the mail agency struggles to stay afloat amid workforce cuts and financial loss. Customers were recently warned about major disruptions as mail carriers were assigned new duties under a new plan by the Trump administration. Other residents were slapped with unexpected bills and fees after their mail was delivered late for months. The USPS also admitted the reason why packages stopped being delivered to certain homes in rural areas. The agency gave a pitiful 5-word response to homeowners after they didn't receive mail for 2 months. They were also forced to respond after mail sat untouched at a key processing hub for weeks. Only 50 employees accepted the retirement offer in New Hampshire, where Colty is based, but she claimed that the handful of employees leaving will have a noticeable impact. If you're in an office with only one employee, and that employee decides to take the early retirement, now you have to try and backfill it with employees from another office, Colty told WMUR. Some USPS employees believe that cutting staff will only hinder smaller communities, as many of them already struggle to receive mail in a timely manner. There isn't automatically somebody who is qualified, and to fill in for them, is that post office just going to close down? Said Kelb.